and welcome to another episode of What's Happening in Fresno. My name is Arthur Sedvine, and this will be episode 2. It's been a while since we've been behind the camera, but we've got 2 more great events that we showcased, and we're very eager to show them to you guys. Our first one, we went out to Audie's Olympic. That's here in Tower District. I'm actually in Tower District right now during the Rogue Fest, and they have a weekly evening of jam night, and they call it Jamming on the One, and it's just local musicians, any different caliber coming on stage and coming together to just mesh and show what they have musically inclined. So I'm going to show you guys what's going on out there, and let's go to the scene.
Tonight is Monday night, and Love the Captive, along with Style Like Revelators and Mr. Leonard, are hosting a jam night called Jamming on the One. It means it's an open platform for musicians that are or not in a band to come together, jam, get to know one another, network, fall in love with each other, and also to connect with their fans. Maybe fans get to jam with their favorite band members, stuff like that. I can compare it to about 8 years ago. Thomas Delgado used to host something very, very similar, and I got the idea from it. He called it Open Jam. It was a Wednesday night thing at the Starline, all ages, and people just flooded. People knew, hey, Wednesday nights, that's the place to be. And Mondays is slowly becoming that. It's kind of cool to see, man. You're not in a band, but you get to get on stage and show your creativity. You know, because not everyone that plays music is in a band, you know, and pursue it for a living. So it's a chance for just guys, girls, vocalists, drummers, bassists, guitarists, trumpet players, pianists, whatever you play. Just to come out and share it with us. We have a beautiful music scene here, and this is almost like a flea market for our scene. Yeah. A lot of things. I was born here. I love the fact that I live 4 blocks from where I was born, the hospital, downtown Fresno. You can see it from my roof. I love how strong it makes you, how resilient. It's a tough city. It really is. It makes other cities really wimpy. It really does. It's hard to describe, but it's your hometown. Your hometown is there for you one day and against you the next. So you got to accept that and just roll with it. You can't get caught up in the emotions. So I love it for showing me all that. There's plenty I can talk more about how much I love Fresno, but we don't got that time.
Mr. Leonard on the ones and twos. What's up, Dustin? Guys, Dustin has the coolest guitar I've seen in a very long time. Look at this mother of goodness. Some kind of Gibson. And Tommy D still inside here? Nope. He's gonna grab any instrument he wants because he can play it all. And who we got on bass? Who we got on bass? Keon. Who we got on bass? No Keon? No Keon? Bobby? No? Dave, what's up? Yeah. All right, we're Justin Chan. We got Chan. Chan would never say no. Yeah, you see? There we go. If you haven't signed up, please do so because we only have an hour and a half left of jam session. The bar will stay open all night if you wanted to, but jamming. Who's jamming?
Coming out as always, some DJing by DJ Leonard. I mean, it's a coalition starting over here, man. Music from all over Fresno, can't beat it. You miss bands, you miss people from bands that aren't even in bands, you miss people that are gathering together just to play. This, all it is music. That's what we're here for, that's what we're doing. We're just gathering together to listen to people, just play. That's all it is just play. Music. That's what you're missing. Music. Fresno. 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 Living here for a year now. What do I love about Fresno? Art. Music, scenery, people, everything. This is life, Fresno. This is where it all begins. You want a stepping stone? Fresno.
Welcome back. Now this event was Jamming on the One at Audie's Olympic. It's a weekly event happening every Monday night. And as you heard, if you're not there, you're missing out on a great time. But we want to get to our next event. This is a very special event that was bringing in artists or musicians from LA. They're a very cool band that has an eclectic soul kind of oldies feel to them, but they bring their own vibe as well. And their name is Chicano Batman, and it was presented by Dulce Upfront. This was at Tioga Sequoia Company, and from the interviews, you'll hear that everybody had a good time, and we enjoyed ourselves as well. So let's check that out.
We have a lot of different folks in the house doing live art, artists and vendors, face painting, Chica DJ spinning on the 1 and 2s, and we also have some wonderful cars and bikes here showcasing those as well. I also wanted to mention that we do have 43 candles here that are lit up for the 43 students that were killed in Mexico, and we want to stand with them in solidarity, the people of Mexico that are standing up against brutality and what's going on there. So please make your way over there when you have the opportunity so you can learn a little bit more about that. That's about it. Thanks for coming out, y'all.
What's up, Fresno? I'm driving in my car upon this crowded star. It's been my longest night under this full moonlight. As I brought the sun the years past, soft moons dawn. My friend's situation is this song. It turns my life into a mess. I sit back and watch. The clock ticks, never stops. Melting memories into teardrops. Shake my past life, lost in a life. But I'm in the future now. We're beyond the earth and hands on the flames that I climb. Within the wind that carries me. And I want to tell a song like the wind, the ocean, the rhythm of a place in time. It's like the existential line. If you with me, Fresno, give it up. What's up?
My name is Abby Jansen. I work with a multimedia art collective called Dulce Upfront, which was founded in Fresno about a year and a half ago. What we do is we create spaces that allow a lot of creativity, allow a lot of different art forms, and different world music. And in these spaces, people feel very safe. They feel very comfortable to be there. They feel like they can be themselves. You know, that they can also bring their inner cultures out. And we create these spaces because we feel like there's a need here in Fresno for that. We have a lot of love for art. The three of us are artists. Ome, she's a DJ, she does music. She's also an activist. She does community outreach. Tony Carranza, he's an art curator. He has a very keen eye for art. He's our graphic designer. Myself, I work a lot with my hands, sculptural stuff. I work a lot with paper, and I also paint. So the three of us each bring our strengths to Dulce Upfront to create these events that bring a whimsical, fun, safe environment for individuals that just want to be embraced by a lot of positiveness. So, and energy that exudes that. So, whenever they come to our events, they always leave very happy, almost fulfilled. And we feel like Fresno is a really great place to cultivate that because there's so many local talent that really needs to be brought up. The only way that we can all get to the top together is by bringing each other up. And by being a part of these events and being part of Dulce Upfront, we're doing just that. We're bringing each other up and integrating everybody, even the community. It's all inclusive. And we just want our families to be there. What I love about Fresno is that it's right pretty much in the middle of California. You can get to anywhere in about 3 to 4 hours. The Bay, LA. And we've actually been able to connect with those folks. And now they're coming to us because we are in the middle. If they have a gig in LA and they're coming from the Bay Area, they'll stop in Fresno and just kick it with us. The secret to Fresno is the people that stay here. It really depends on the people that you know. For us, we connect with a lot of artists, with a lot of musicians, and we've been able to build this family between those areas. And now we have this connection, and more people are hearing about it, which is great. And they're hitting us up now. So it's really cool that they want to make a pit stop to Fresno, but really they just want to kick it with us and, really kind of build that relationship as well.
Gabriel V on the drum set, everybody.
Well, tonight, actually, there was an awesome band, Chicano Batman, that was here at Tioga, Sequoia. Plus, you had a lot of artists out here, a lot of Chicano-based artists, and a lot of other random artists too. Being able to get some crocheting out there. So I think really it just seemed a lot of local events going on.
I'm really enjoying that they're bringing out the Chicano Latin culture. And, you know, it's something fun to experience.
Yes,
Especially
definitely.
from LA, they know how to do it, and they're bringing it to Fresno and sharing with us. That's kind of amazing.
And different type of vibe. I mean, you got a little bit of the Mexican vibe in there, but at the same time, it's got some of that rock. It's got, I mean, a lot of different type of music in that. I think everybody really had a lot of fun. We're at Tioga, Sequoia,
Downtown
their
Fresno.
beer garden. Fulton and what's our streets here?
745 Broadway Street.
The best place to get some craft beer. I mean, there's something going on every single day in the town of Fresno, especially through downtown and the Tower area. I mean, there's always events, great restaurants, great people, great friends.
Great people, definitely.
Yes.
Definitely. I just love the character of everybody here and the diversity. Like, that's my favorite part. It's definitely the diversity. Like, I'm not Latin, but I can enjoy Latin music, and I'm into beer, but I can enjoy it with other people who like beer as well. It's like a universal language. So.
Lots of different cultures.
Downtown, it's Fresno.
This is just like a taste. I mean, I know what is it, next week they have some reggae night coming here. I mean, there's been a lot of different types of bands that we've had over here. I know they had Fuse Fest not that long ago. So it's really, I think that's the one thing that I've enjoyed and appreciated the most coming through downtown Tower is it's really about locals, supporting people's, their own passion, their own dreams, whatever it is that they want to do, they're able to do that, and everybody here is more than willing to support. You missed out. You missed out on a lot of fun, hot girls, a lot of good beer. I mean, Wheaties on wheels, fucking hot dogs. Get off the couch.
Where's bacon? Come on, guys.
I mean,
Beer and bacon, like, how can you go wrong?
good people, good fun, good conversation. I mean, there's really something for everybody here. There's no reason why you should miss.
Nada se mueve adentro de la olla. Échale nada, que sepa sabroso. No te olvides de mi anatel, porque soy el sabor más picoso. El sabor más picoso. El sabor más sabroso. El sabor más picoso que da vida eterna, me llena de vida y salud, me mantiene, me sostiene feliz. Estoy en las nubes, soy el rayo de pura alegría y luz, soy libertad. Por eso yo cuido la tierra, yo soy campesino, yo soy de verdad. Soy ancestral, medicinal, hierbas, frutas y vegetales, todas son parte de mí. Somos parte de la naturaleza, compartiendo la suerte y belleza, adentro y afuera todo el mundo. A mí. Es un abrazo de Fresno.
started back in 2005. No, 2008.
Well, we started playing together in 2008. Yeah.
Yeah. And it started off as Bardo Martinez, the singer. His little brainchild was Chicano Batman, mixing the Chicano, the UFW flag symbol with the pop iconic symbol
one right here, my friend.
That one right there.
UFW.
With Batman.
With the Batman.
And so you have this creation of like working class superhero, you know? And that's something that each one of us has inside of us. You don't have to save lives, you don't have to be Bruce Wayne. You just gotta be passionate about something and help. You gotta be real about it, you know? And that's in a lot of us. Tonight we're in downtown Fresno. I think it's downtown Fresno. We're on the streets, right here.
People.
Yeah, it's a very inspiring night. A lot of good people here in Fresno, up and coming scene. You know, we're glad to be a part of it. The second time here, you know, Dulce Upfront is always on top of it. Ome, Tony, you know, they're always on top of their stuff, and you know, we're just glad to be riding that way with them. Well, Chicano Batman, we're doing a documentary right now. We're scoring a documentary for PBS. It's
recording music.
Recording music every day for a documentary on Vietnam, on Latinos in Vietnam in the war. Yeah, it's a great documentary.
It's coming out next year?
It's coming out next fall. So right now we're crunch time, meeting some deadlines. Doing that, we're gonna go up to the Bay, do a couple of shows right now. We just came back from a Texas tour that was very successful. And we have some big news coming up next year in terms of
2015 is great.
2015 is gonna be the Chicano Batman.
Yeah.
Epic,
new music, a lot of stuff, yeah.
New music. It's gonna happen. Just wait for it. It's gonna happen. New heights. Well, as long as Fresno keeps us involved, we're gonna keep coming back.
Hell yeah.
You know, that's the way it goes. You know, we have a good following here. Every time we play here, people are sincere, they're hospitable. You know, we got here to a big pot of lentejas, you know, freshly made, and that was just happiness in a pot, and it kind of uplifted us. You know, 4-hour drive out here, tired, you know, put us back to where we needed to be. So when you get that kind of reception, the first couple of minutes when you're here, you want to come back to that kind of hospitality.
We were like, Fresno or Sacramento? Easy.
All right, well, this concludes episode 2 of What's Happening in Fresno. We want to thank all of the artists and musicians and everybody who contributed to each one of these events, and especially the people who help organize these events. It just really adds to the community and what Fresno has to offer. And we really just hope to see you out there next time. There's a lot going on in Fresno, so just keep in touch. And again, hope to see you out there. Enjoy.
But my first love is from Fresno.
Well, functioning drum.